Nearly 50,000 people travel back and forth between Houston and Dallas at least once a week on traffic-clogged highways. Now, imagine no more endless hours spent cooped up in traffic, zipping from Dallas to Houston faster than you can say howdy. This high-speed rail project seems like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But guess what? It's actually happening. For real. More than 30 years ago, Texas TGV was approved to build a high-speed rail line that would connect Dallas and Houston. In 1989, former Lieutenant Governor Ben Barnes joined a group of investors, hoping to develop a bullet train system in Texas. The company, Texas TGV, planned to build a 200 miles per hour line between Dallas and Houston, and then expand to Austin and San Antonio. After 4 years and more than $70 million in investments, the project collapsed. In 2009, the government outlined their plans for an investment of $8 billion into high-speed passenger rail in more than 10 regions across the country. In 2010, the project to connect Dallas and Houston was born as Lone Star High-Speed Rail. In 2012, the company working on the project renamed itself Texas Central Railway and partnered with the Japanese company that currently operates Japan's largest high-speed rail operation. In 2015, the company named a CEO and finalized the route. Lawsuits popped up from various landowners along the route to stop the company from being able to survey the land. There was an extended back and forth regarding whether the company was considered a railroad company and their subsequent ability to use eminent domain to claim land along their proposed route. These lawsuits dragged on for years, both in the court of public opinion and the courts themselves. In 2022, the Supreme Court of Texas ruled in favor of Texas Central in a 5-3 opinion. With this, they clarified that Texas Central has eminent domain authority on the land necessary to build the rail. Despite all these challenges, plans for the Texas Central High-Speed Rail project to connect Dallas and Houston are moving along again after years of setbacks, including financial issues, leadership issues, and legal woes. A general contractor has been selected, several legal issues have been settled by the Texas Supreme Court, and a deeper relationship with Amtrak is being explored. Proponents claim the high-speed train will travel at more than 200 miles per hour and complete the 236-mile trip in 90 minutes, with departure times every half hour during peak hours and every hour during off-peak hours. It has already been a long journey. In 2012, when the project was started, it was estimated to cost $10 billion. A dozen years later, the price has ballooned to $33.4 billion, and the cost could skyrocket to more than $40 billion, according to a study by the Reason Foundation. The group entered a $16 billion heavy construction contract with Italy-based contractor WeBuild and its U.S. subsidiary, Lane Construction Corp., in 2021. According to Lane, the contract includes designing and constructing all 236 miles of the alignment and the entire track system, approximately 50% of which is on viaducts. Under the contract, Lane is responsible for the building and service of maintenance and other equipment, including industrial buildings, train depots, and facilities. In mid-2022, the future of the project was bleak. The longtime CEO abruptly left, and the board of directors disbanded. In May 2023, the company brought in Michael Bowie, a senior managing director at FTI Consulting, who specializes in liquidity forecast development, business plan development, and analysis. Michael Bowie testified in front of Texas lawmakers in opposition to a bill aimed at requiring additional transparency regarding high-speed rail projects. In August 2023, Amtrak and Texas Central announced they're seeking opportunities to advance planning and analysis work associated with the proposed Dallas to Houston high-speed rail project. In April 2024, at the Southwestern Rail Conference, Andy Byford, VP of High-Speed Rail Development for Amtrak, said that putting together a successful funding package could take about a year. Then, a launch could be expected in the early 2030s. The Texas Central project is an innovative and transformational solution, providing a safe, clean, and convenient alternative. It's a private venture that will not take federal construction grants or public subsidies for operations. This project is a model for how privately built infrastructure can provide significant and long-lasting benefits. Travelers will leave traffic and airport congestion behind and can avoid highway construction. A Texas Department of Transportation study estimates the sometimes 4-hour commute could take up to 6.5 hours by 2035. A 2010 study of intercity travel estimated that the average travel speeds of approximately 60 miles per hour along the Interstate 45 corridor would drop almost 35% to 40 miles per hour, making for a 6.5-hour drive between North Texas and Houston. This increase in travel time includes all planned improvements and increased highway capacity. The Texas Central High-Speed Rail will give riders the chance to decide, do I want to sit in traffic, or would I rather travel comfortably and arrive in 90 minutes? The high-speed rail project will boost the economy and add revenue to the state, local, and county coffers. The construction and operation of the Texas Central High-Speed Rail is expected to generate more than $36 billion over the next 25 years, roughly the economic equivalent of 180 Super Bowls. This is an unprecedented, multi-billion-dollar private investment in the future. Also, an estimated $2.5 billion in taxes will be paid to schools, cities, and counties along the more than 240 miles of track. The project's estimated school taxes alone could provide enough funds to pay the annual salaries of 13,000 teachers, buy 8,500 school buses, or buy more than 600,000 new iMacs for classrooms. While the benefits to schools would be felt statewide, all counties along the route would receive significant long-term benefits during and after construction of the landmark project. More than $1 billion will be invested in Grimes County, home of the project's Bezos Valley stop, resulting in more than $50 million in additional tax revenues to the county over the next 25 years. This is a first-of-its-kind project where privately developed infrastructure will be funding other public infrastructure. The construction and operation of the Texas High-Speed Rail will create an estimated 40,000 jobs during the 4 years of construction. Once the high-tech transportation industry is created, it will employ about 1,000 people with an estimated annual payroll of $80 million. High-speed rail's comparatively light environmental impact is one of the plan's greatest benefits. The technology used is the JRC Series N700 rolling stock with an 8-car train that will hold 400 passengers. The N700i Bullet Total System is the international version of the Tokaido Shinkansen Total System, currently in operation between Tokyo and Osaka, Japan. This international version will feature the core system passenger train, overhead catenary, tracks, and signaling, along with all of the corresponding maintenance and operations procedures that have made Tokaido Shinkansen operations so safe, efficient, and successful for over 50 years. This system emits 1/12 the carbon dioxide of a Boeing B777-200 per seat. The trains are also exceptionally quiet and unobtrusive to their neighbors. High-speed rail is an exciting option for Texas travelers clamoring for another solution that is safe, reliable, and affordable. The Texas Central High-Speed Railway System will boost the economy, create jobs, spur new development, and protect the environment. Although the Texas Central high-speed railway system is beneficial, it faces many challenges over the years. While building new tracks can lead to a speed advantage, the Texas project is struggling with this. A proposed high-speed rail line that would link Houston and Dallas has already ruffled feathers with locals, despite being in an early state of planning, as landowners have disputed that the government could seize properties for the train line as a last resort. Additionally, the Texas project struggles with funding, as the cost of planning and building all new high-speed tracks and purchasing all new high-speed trains is steep. Despite all the challenges, Texas' new high-speed rail line is trying harder to see the light of day. This project is all about sustainability and making sure we leave a greener footprint for future generations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating content.